before changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you.
Good evening. It is Wednesday evening, 72 hours of a 3-day fast. So just over that right now, we made it. If you're doing the fast with me and you started at 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, you've officially finished the fast. It's been actually a pretty good day. I did hit my timer, so my timer does show I made the fast right where I want to be. This was at 6 o'clock, actually just before, because I started 1 minute early. Had a pretty good day today. You can see my blood sugars. Again, that bottom line there, that's 70. And overnight, I went down into 58, and just a few minutes ago, I was at 57. This shows here. Yeah, that shows it's 57 right there. And then my average for the day is 65 so far. That's what my blood glucose is reading. I got up this morning and forgot to check my ketones again. Did it when I got to work. 5:22 when I was at work, and I was checking my ketones. 74 for my glucose and 3.0 for my ketones, which is pretty damn good. I was actually pretty happy with that. And then this afternoon, I got really surprised. My ketones hit a 5.6. My glucose was at 59. My Dr. Boz ratio is a 9. I was actually pretty amazed at that this morning, or this afternoon when I hit those. That was pretty cool. All right. And then I want to do the slide presentation real quick here. Take this down for just a moment. What to expect? Did I put the wrong one in here? I did. I put the wrong slideshow in. So guess what? Just probably won't do a slideshow. Or I clicked on the right one. Oh well. Let's just go back over to here. I just want to do a slideshow because, hey, it's time to eat anyway, right? So if you haven't eaten, it's time for you to go eat. It's time for me to eat. But I'm going to be here for a little while. Lynn, 22QCat, was the first one in the chat tonight. Hello, how you doing tonight? It's nice to see you. Almost said morning again. Wisecracker's in here. Wisecracker, you were in the military. What branch were you in? Just curious. You mentioned that today in one of the live chats that you were in the military, and that caught my attention. Brian, how you doing? How's your fast going? Carnivore Ron, good evening. It's nice to see you in here again, sir. You're back. Oh, you're in the right chat now. I see what you did. You wore your Campbell soup shirt to your doctor's appointment. Your doctor's laughing. That's amazing. It's great when a doctor has a sense of humor, especially if they get it. You were in the wrong chat room. Yep. But now you made it. I gotcha. You were an Army medic in Texas? Awesome. I was also in the Army, but from 1986 to 1995. So I've been out for a couple of days. One more day, going to change up things a little bit. What are you going to do with that? Paul, it's nice to see you again tonight. How you doing? Uncle Charlie. Well, you had to get a tooth pulled today and some gum graft. So not be eating today. Well, it's a good day to fast, isn't it? Probably do a 3-day fast. I actually found when I had to do dental work, Uncle Charlie, my gums healed tremendously quicker if I was fasted before I had the work done. And it just worked out that way. I had a dental appointment scheduled on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I don't remember which day. But on Sunday, I broke a tooth in the back. And I figured, okay, well, I'm going to the dentist anyway. I'll just fast until then. Because it was broke and I couldn't eat on it. It was just weird. So I fasted, and the morning that I was going to the dentist, I found there was an abscess on it. So there was pretty much no hope of fixing it. So he yanked that out. And when they did that, where my tooth was, they healed up really quick. By the next appointment, I had to do something else. The dentist was surprised at how well it healed and how quick it healed. Oh, you were in from 95 to 99. Awesome. Did you ever go overseas at all? I spent 8 years in Germany. Hey, good. You went ahead and Texas morning blood tested this morning. Blood glucose 78, ketones 4.0. Awesome. That's really good. See, my ketones this morning were only at 3. Last night they were at 3.7, but still 23 for a Dr. Boz ratio when I woke up this morning. I was pretty happy with that. Aaron, how are you doing today? You're fasting today? Did you miss your eating window again? Sardine fast, you're going to start on Sunday. Awesome. I went to what the heck was that site that you had mentioned? Was it you that did it? The Rainbow Tomato Gardens. I was looking at some of their sardines. Holy cow, their cheapest can is expensive. They don't have cheap sardines at all. You Kuwait, a couple of months. Yeah, never made it over to the desert. I was actually over in Germany when the original Gulf War started. I was going to a school at the time, and right about the time that all that stuff happened and we started deploying troops is the day I went to my class. Ta-da! A lot of people were like, well, what the heck are you doing? DBR 18. Well, yeah, I'd be very happy with a 18 DBR in the morning. I was happy with 23 in the morning. I was totally shocked with a 9 this afternoon. That was great. Diamond, hey, how are you today? It's nice to see you here. Yep. Slack just finished a 16-hour fast. Awesome. What'd you break your fast with today, Slack? What's my longest fast? Mine is only 7 days. I haven't went beyond 7 days. Uncle Charlie's done 21 days. I haven't been brave enough to go that far yet. So I don't know if I ever will go any more past a 7-day fast. I feel really good when I do 7 days. I don't know if I'd want to do more than that. Yeah, you have to pay for the good. Well, King Oscars on that site are expensive, and that's their cheapest brand is King Oscar. I don't know if it's, but I can get the King Oscar here for way less than that. Purposeful fast. Usually do 2 days a week. Okay. As long as it was on purpose and it wasn't another, damn it, I missed my eating window. No, wait, weren't you supposed to be eating steak at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock? I thought you were going to do that. Or did you do that yesterday? I'm getting confused on your videos now. You don't like the King Oscar brand? I actually kind of like the King Oscar. They're not bad. I like the Wild Planet better, and I like the Season about the same as King Oscar. The King Oscar, the olive oil ones, I really like those, and they have the Mediterranean one. I don't mind that Mediterranean one. That one's actually pretty good. Ron says I ate at 7 a.m., so it's 12 hours so far. Planning to walk again before sunset. Awesome. Getting that walk in really does good, and I thought about doing that after I do this live tonight. Instead of eating right away, I thought about going for a quick, maybe mile and a half walk. I do have a route that I do that's just a mile and a half. I throw my 20-pound vest on and take a quick walk, be back, and then eat. Never know. I might do that. That sounds like a good idea. Donna Ray, good evening. How are you tonight? It's nice to see you here. Brian says I want to get my common brands from there, but the hard to find cans are cheaper there than anywhere else. Yeah. And I did. I went and looked at, I went through several pages of the cheaper ones, and there was like some really good looking sardines in there. And then I said, heck with it. I sorted by the most expensive first. Holy crap. Who would pay $37 for a can of sardines? I don't think I would ever do that. Wisecracker says his can of King Oscars was dry. Wow. I've not had a dry can of King Oscar yet. Might have all been really good on that one. But I am due for a sardine fast. I might have to do that. And Aaron says, yeah, I was going to eat, but I wasn't hungry, so purposeful fast. Yep. And that's actually how I started fasting. I just wasn't hungry one day, and I was like, all right, I'll just skip dinner and I'll eat breakfast again. And the next morning I woke up and I wasn't hungry, and I was like, cool. How many times a day do you eat, and what do I eat? Generally, I've been doing OMAD for over a year, but on like weekends, I will do 2MAD, just smaller meals. But I still track my calories from fat and my calories from protein and my general calories, so I know I'm getting more than 1,800 and less than 3,000 calories. But the main reason I track my calories is to find out what calories from fat and what calories from protein I'm getting, so I can get the right macros that I want. Recently, I've changed my macro for my calories from fat every other day. I changed it so that one day I'm eating only 60% of my calories from fat, and the next day I'm eating 70 to 75 calories from fat, just to change it up a little bit. And I think that's what's helped me to start losing weight again. Because I got stuck in the 220 mark for about 4 months now. And that's the other thing. I weighed myself when I got home today from work, and I'm down to 210. So I've lost 17 pounds now doing this fasting routine in 4 weeks. Pretty happy with that. I started the last time I weighed was on June 15th. I was 227, down to 210, 17 pounds are gone, which is amazing. And then I credit that between the fasting and changing my fat macros so that I'm getting something different and keeping my body kind of guessing as to what I'm going to be doing. And any word from Kip? I have not heard anything from him. I haven't seen any new videos from him. And I know a couple people have reached out to him and haven't heard anything back that I know of. I hope he's doing all right. Yeah, call him up, Charlie. Ask him how he's doing. Brian says, "When I had money, I did." Yeah, I don't think I'd ever buy those expensive ones. That's just crazy. Wisecracker says, "If I was to do canned fish mackerel patties with onion and lemon flavored Greek yogurt on top, it actually doesn't sound bad to me." Greek yogurt, I'm still not too sure about. I think I'd still rather just do the Daisy sour cream. Larry Ryan, good evening. How are you? And Larry says, "Good evening, Lance and carnivores." So how's it going, Larry? How you doing tonight? Uncle Charlie says I wouldn't pay a penny for a can of sardines. Ah, come on. Sardines are good for you. Wisecracker says I was going to do straight up canned seafood, oysters. Yeah, oysters aren't bad. I had a hard time choking the last can I had down. I don't know if it was just a bad can or what. But I generally liked oysters. And that can just didn't taste that good. Good for you, Uncle Charlie. That's funny. Wisecracker says, "Today I'm 231 pounds, was 143 this morning." What? Can't believe the doctor is letting Kip drink zero Gatorade and pure protein shakes, all full of sugar. That's actually what they recommend for people who have gastric bypass, those surgeries to drink. They're full of seed oils, they're full of sugars, and they're setting the people up to begin with to go right back into their overweight ways. It's really terrible. And Pierre, good evening. I don't know that language, so all I can say is good evening, and it's nice to see you here. Ron says I had beef tender for breakfast, $6.99 a pound, right? And that's actually not bad. I actually did that over the weekend. I found some cheap beef and I ground it up and made burgers out of it. Larry says he's very good hanging with most of the grandkids in the pool today. Nothing better on a hot, humid day. Absolutely. Except for my wife made me move my hot tub and put it out of commission to put up a kids pool where my hot tub goes. So no, I guess I get to play in the kids pool too, so I can cool off in there. If you don't try the lemon Greek yogurt on a fish patty, I understand, but it's better than a lot of desserts. Really, I'm gonna have to try that. I really am. One of these times, I'm gonna try that. Yeah, ground beef, sour cream, avocado, and onion. That sounds like a great meal. Good for you, Slack, and that'll keep you fuller for a longer time. Especially the ground beef and the sour cream and avocado are really good. The onion is gonna adjust your blood sugars a little bit and get you a little bit of an insulin response, but it shouldn't be bad at all. Nice meal. Good job, Select. It's nice to see you in here again, man. Yeah, that did sound pretty good from Ron. Uncle Charlie says, when I was a kid, I worked at a Pizza Hut. I had to put them on pizza Never liked the smell. Oh, the anchovies? Yeah. Anchovies are black anchovies I don't like. I've heard from a couple people, I think Aaron is one and Brian is one, that the white anchovies are a much better anchovy. They don't smell like that. Oh yeah, it was great. A special at Aldi's this week. That's cool. Um, that's really nice to hear. It's nice when you can find something cheap. I enjoy that. Uncle Charlie says my cousin had the surgery, gained weight back, and even more. Now she's on a GLP-1 and she loves it, right? Because it takes the hunger away. And but until they fix the issue that they have with food and the way they eat, they'll never be off of that. And that's the sad part. Nobody is pushing that part of it, Uncle Charlie. And that's what really bothers me about people doing the GLP-1. As a diabetic, it has a different function. But people doing the GLP-1 for a weight loss need to understand that until they address their food and how they're eating and eliminate carbs and those things that are triggering their weight gain, it's just going to happen if they ever stop again. It's just not a good thing. Losing more weight, she should have did the shot before surgery. Yeah, surgery doesn't take the hunger away. That's true. The surgery doesn't get rid of the hunger. I don't think. I don't know. I haven't had it, so I got blessed with that. And I actually tried getting on a GLP-1 before I found carnivore, and my insurance company denied it. That was 2.5 years ago. Yeah, just over 2.5 years ago that my insurance company denied it. Now they're giving it to everybody. Same insurance company will approve it now, but 2.5 years ago when I was trying to get on it, they wouldn't do it. And I'm glad now that they denied it, because if I would have been on the GLP-1, I might not have found carnivore. I might not have lost 142 pounds, and who knows where I'd be now. Going for a walk before sunset. Have a great evening, everyone. Enjoy the walk, Ron, and have a great night, and we'll see you in the chat. Brian says, well, have a great night, Lance. Congratulations on the fast. I'll see you later. Brian's heading out too. Awesome. You have a great night, sir. Oh, that's fine. I get it. Wisecracker says, I don't know if it's the Ozempic or the skipping snacks or what. But today, again, 5 eggs, low sour cream, half sliced toast, and a couple hours later, energy like crazy. Proper fueling of the body. Skipping the snacks is probably one of the big things on that Wisecracker. It's giving your stomach time to empty out to begin with. 5 eggs and a low sour cream. The eggs do have some carbs in them. It's actually like half a carb per egg. The sour cream has a little bit too. The toast is going to give you just a little bit. It's not many carbs in that. So, yeah, you're burning. Have you ever checked ketones, or do you check your ketones at all? You could just be getting a good shot of ketones in there. Uncle Charlie said, I worked with a guy had the surgery used to eat Snickers throughout the day. Makes no sense, right? But they have a great marketing campaign. Stop being a Karen, Charlie. Have a Snickers. So yeah, people get addicted to those. I used to love Snickers. It's actually how I broke one of my teeth that I got pulled out on one of the sides. I was eating a frozen Snicker and bit into it, and it broke one of my teeth. Still ate the Snicker, just on the other side, and made a dentist appointment. Major insulin producers are moving into GLP-1 production for higher profits. Insulin shortages are ahead. Right. Because why not? It's all about the profit. So many of these companies are doing that. Like the RX sugar allulose last year in 2025, the original owners sold it out to another company. Now you can't even buy it off their website. It's not even available for purchase. And they stopped selling the RX sugar allulose 1 pound and 2 pound containers. They made another one with a mix with dextrose and allulose. They call it supercross. People are having allergic reactions to it. It's not a good combination to use. But it's all about profits for the company that bought them. And they ruined a good product that was working for people. My wife actually really liked the RX sugar. When she used it, it actually dropped her blood sugar. She didn't have a spike or anything, and it didn't create cravings for her. Head out yourself. Have a great night. You too, Uncle Charlie. Have a good one, and we'll see you later. It's always nice having you in here. Wisecracker, my blood was like syrup before. Now it's thinner. Maybe I could carry enough oxygen. Yeah, it could be too. Getting your blood sugars down to where they belong is an amazing thing. And working on your eating and your relationship with food while on a GLP-1 will serve you much better. It really will. And like I said, I'm really glad I didn't get put on one, because I probably would have just taken the GLP-1, and I don't know if I would ever found carnivore, because I wasn't looking for anything. I found it by accident. And I see so many people on the GLP-1s, and I actually subscribe to a couple of people who do live shows. And this is what they do is GLP-1s. And I talk with people in there too. So I'm not trying to be dogmatic about it. I really think people need to understand that they have to work on their relationship with food while on GLP-1, unless they don't ever plan to get off of them. If you're using it as a tool to control your blood sugars, to control your hunger, and to get healthy so that you can get to a manageable weight and a manageable blood sugars, cutting your carbs and getting into a healthy load for that's great. But if you're going to continue eating everything that's high processed and high carb, you're never going to get off that medication. And the side effects of it, just to me, are not worth it. Oh, well, I'm actually bummed I put the wrong slide in here. It takes a long time. I don't know if I have the other one even in here anymore. But I'm thinking I should get going too. My wife is on her way home now. And I want to go get something to eat, because it's been almost 73 hours now for me. By the time I get something made, it's going to be over 73 hours. And I'm kind of feeling hungry. So I'm going to let you all head out for the night. I appreciate everybody coming in. I'll be back for my Saturday morning accountability live stream. Slack, if you're on here Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, Sunday morning 10 a.m. Central, I do a live stream also, Slack, for general accountability. If you want to stop in, say hi then too, feel free to. Like having you in here. And everybody else, we'll see you Saturday morning. Well, actually, I won't be here this Saturday morning. That's right. This Saturday morning, I'm going to be at the State Fair parade. I'm actually driving a float in it, so I can't be on my live stream, so I'm not going to have it this Saturday. We will be having live stream Sunday. And I've been thinking, depending upon what's going on for the day, I might try to do a live stream later Saturday, depending upon who else is out there. 30-second talk about mitochondria. Sure. What do you want to know about mitochondria? Or what do you want to talk about? Mitophagy? Mitophagy is when the mitochondria get recycled just like autophagy with the other cells. Get new power plants. It's a great thing to have happen while you're fasting. You'll be there if you're awake. Awesome, Select. It's great to have you in here. So, what do you want to know about mitochondria, or what do you want to talk about? I'm listening. All right. Well, with that, I am going to call it a night. You all have a great night, and we'll see you on Sunday.